Welcome to Cut Daisies and Unicorns, and it's a trailer Friday on a Friday, y'all.
Back up the bus. I think I've used that before. Yeah. The trailer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's Trailer Friday, man.
Trailer Friday.
Yeah, it's a quick turn, too, because we are taping on Friday, and that means edit and post and upload and get it all done.
Get her done.
So you got any fun plans for the weekend?
Well, Sunday, we've got a bilingual fest.
Oh, yeah, that's true.
Right? So
Yeah.
we're mixing the church crowd up and throwing in some Spanish speakers who speak no English into some English speakers who speak no Spanish.
Yeah.
So that'll be an interesting little excursion there on a Sunday.
There you go.
Yeah, I think other than that, probably no plans.
All right.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
not really, not that I know of.
All right.
Maybe something comes up and it'll surprise me, but chances are that will not happen.
All right.
What about you? You got plans?
You know what? Plans made a while back with a coworker of Amy's. We're having dinner on Saturday evening, and then I'm reminded, because of said service, that I've committed to cooking. So yeah, this is a quick turn Friday. I'm gonna I gotta navigate. I gotta stay on track. I gotta stay focused,
Right.
because they got me some deviled eggs to make.
Which is another of the top items of food in 1976.
I know.
Which we talk about.
That's what you get a little bit of. Is we're gonna go down the historic path back to 1976. We're gonna talk about that. We also get into a little bit of current culture. We talk about we talk about some people who were working with the Catholic Church about spirits.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Demonologists, apparently, is what they called them.
at the time.
Yeah.
Yep. And then we head into a fateful topic that Phil brought to the table, and we talk about status.
Yeah. Which I think has to do with identity, which has to do with our understanding of what it means to be, I think, even successful, even though we didn't use that word in it.
We didn't.
But I think, like, how do we view our success in those circles?
Yeah.
Yeah. So identity, status, success, and I think what we come to the conclusion of is that we've just opened a box.
There's more coming. Yeah. So if you want to hear about the topic and, just like, whoa, here's something that we haven't really dabbled with, or, it's becoming a little bit, like we're engaging in the topic of what drives humanity into the pursuit of status, or maybe in a practical, what do we do to be able to fit in? Mm-hmm. That might be a good summation, don't you think?
Yeah, that's...
what do you do to fit in?
Yeah. Because I think it started with when, as you'll see on Sunday, like the alone conversation.
Yep.
And it was like, so we know that we're not built to be alone, even if you're an introvert. Understand that. You're still not built to be alone.
Yeah.
We're built to be in a community and to relationships. And so what do we do to get in?
Yeah.
How do we get in and fit in?
Yeah. And then there's some people are like, what do I do to get out?
that can happen too.
Yeah. And then, but you can't. So yeah, it's,
Yeah, we haven't even talked. We didn't even get to that aspect of like what happens when this is toxic.
Yeah, we didn't. We didn't.
No.
So you're looking at we stubbed our toe on this topic and spent our time being cognizant of the time frame. If you want to jump in directly, I would say minute 27 to minute 35 probably takes you to if you want to skip the small talk, which wasn't small at all.
Right.
Then you can dive into that. But
Yeah.
what does a person do to fit in?
Yeah.
Is it driven by status? Or what things are on your list of things that you find that you shift so that you can fit in? And I'm just really right now wordsmithing the title for what we're going to call it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Getting in and fitting in.
Yeah.
And to
Yeah.
be able to say, I mean, and we even bring out like nonconformists, like that's its own community. It's its own relationship. It's
Yeah.
like, I'm not conforming.
Yeah.
And then it's like the person who fits in the best is the one who's trying to not conform to any, so
Yeah.
like that's even, so I believe you can't escape some of these things.
Yeah. It's true.
So, but we'd like to hear from you on it too, as a way in which, because we do conclude that this is a beginning conversation in this. Like, what do you see, that is also driving you, or if you're trying to say no, that's all junk, and like here's the way you look at me, and throw it out. Let's see.
Yeah.
We got to test it in order to make sure.
And another way we can just say, hey, we don't have all the answers on this topic to be able to tie it up and, wrap it with a bow and have it all nice and clean. So this would be a good Trailer Friday declaration. If leaving things kind of dangling and loose-ended would bother your psyche, you probably should wait 2 weeks before you start this episode. I could see we probably, with direction, could get to proper closure by the end of the next episode, at least a lot closer to some closure than where we left you with this one.
Yeah.
And so, or what you could do is if you're just going through a cut daisies and unicorns withdrawal process, you could listen to the first 35 minutes and then shut us off. And then, by next Friday or a week from Sunday, probably like the 13th of November or something like that, then what you would do is you could listen to the end of episode 6 and listen to the whole of episode 7, and it would wrap it up for you a little bit tidier. I think we're probably coming back to a bit of a Solomon-esque topic, in that, vanity, vanity, all is vanity. There's nothing new under the sun, and we're left looking in the mirror at our own humanity. And is there solvents, a way to solve for this problem? And we just scratched the surface, recognizing that in our culture, status really is a driver. And or if you want to boil it down to a psychological framework, it's like, how do you navigate acceptance and rejection?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that's what we're working on.
I think it's a good way to present it.
It's a life work. Yeah. And so, which actually was brought up by one of these two brilliant minds around the microphone, and that is, by the way, get ready, because your navigation of this evolution changes over time.
Yeah, get ready for that.
We're getting ready for more change.
Right.
Woohoo!
Yeah. You at 23 is going to be different at 33, 43, 53, 63.
Yep, it's true. Hey, though, change the topic. Hyperleap, Hinterland pulled out its list of people that are coming with a big core group of our listeners in Iowa. Just want to let you know. Shout out to the man who turned me on, Mr. Josh Crawford. Don't know if he listens ever or not, but Josh Crawford introduced me to Bon Iver, and man, what a group. And if you haven't spent some time listening, I could send you in the direction of YouTube. That's good. But I could also send you in the direction of Iowa Public Television. They are on Austin City Limits, and if you go back into the Austin City Limits archive, one of the most incredible performances. I've never seen them live, so there's a part of me that's like, I wasn't going back to Iowa for Hinterland, and it might be one of those one-day events where I go for get out there to see them. You know, come in on a Thursday. There's a Friday, and then enjoy the family for Saturday and Sunday, and then be back. But
Yeah.
I don't know.
They're headlining Friday night.
Yeah.
Looks like Maggie Rogers is going to be headlining on Sunday.
Yeah.
So, Caitlin likes the band Wallows, which is going to be there.
Oh, really? Oh, very cool.
Yep. Orville Peck.
Yeah.
I
So
know-
so he is a black gay country singer.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
He actually, the last time I went, Orville performed. He is,
So he's been to Hinterland before.
yeah. And he wears a mask. Hit Orville Peck and look at images, and he's the masked country singer. I believe that when I did some research on him, that he is from Canada.
His deep baritone voice,
Oh,
never confirming his identity, right? He's bold and serotonin, never confirming his identity. He's never seen without his signature fringed mask.
and I said black, and I don't believe he is black.
Yeah, he doesn't look like it, at least, but
Yeah. Sorry, I misspoke.
he lends his time to activism and the causes he's committed to. So, yeah. Yeah, so it's kind of fascinating. He's kind of breaking into a realm that's maybe trying to push against a culture itself as well. So activism within the realm of country music, which isn't unheard of, but
Yeah. Yep, we got to see him, and he was very entertaining.
yeah, so I wonder how that works with the mask trying to sing. It doesn't affect it though.
It doesn't. No. The mask is just dangly strings,
Okay.
and yeah, and he's based in. It says that he's a South African country musician based in Canada.
Oh,
But he was born in Johannesburg.
okay.
Yeah. son of a sound engineer, and he did voiceover work for cartoons and other media as a child. He trained in ballet for 12 years. Yeah. Yeah, so sorry for the ethnicity discrepancy.
Right. The Teskey brothers. Why do I know the Teskey brothers too? At least the name. Some reason it sticks around in my head. So,
but there's a lot of good music out there, folks. A lot of good music.
Mm-hmm.
There's good music from the past, and there's good music being made.
And this one's just a fun name. Cuckoo Kangaroo. Yeah, I don't know if it's a funny band. If it's
Cuckoo Kangaroo.
Cuckoo Kangaroo.
What was the butter truck?
Dump truck. Butter lips. I still. Yeah. They were entertaining.
Yes, we were entertained.
We certainly were entertained.
I don't know if Blonde Fatale had anything to do with that.
It probably did.
The first time Blonde Fatale was at by Peachtree Brewing Company was at 8035.
Mm-hmm.
And since then, for them to feature Blonde Fatale, they actually came out with a Blonde Fatale festival, which cut the ABV from 8% or 8.5% down to, I don't know if it's below 5 or not, but yeah.
Somewhere in that range.
Yeah.
Because they were finding that it maybe wasn't the best for festival goers.
The universe was within reach when festival goers drank Blonde Fatale. You could put your little finger out there and touch the universe.
Yep. Oh boy. Yeah, so things to look forward to in the music realm as well. Hinterland for those in the 515.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, anybody can still go.
A lot of people do go from about everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, don't know what else is going on for your weekend, but just take the sage advice being offered. And if you don't have anything else planned, just light some incense and sit down and take a deep breath.
All right. Take it easy. If you can't take it easy, just take it.
Oh, man. Too many Eagles songs running through my mind. Yeah.
All right, everybody. Well, have a good weekend. Hopefully you find some fun things to do. Because fun is essential.
What?
I know.
Oh, man.
Mm-hmm.
I know we're going to get into a values talk down the road. This is what will help us define the drive for status.
Right.
Yeah, it's going to boil down to values.
It will.
Take that little nugget.
Uh-huh. Chomp on it. Chew it. See what happens.
Oh my gosh. It just seems really weird. It's a very weird way to end. Happy Friday. Oh, which is only just a few hours away.
Right.
I mean, literally, this will be on in 7 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We'll see you soon, everybody.
Season 7 at 7.
Season 7 at 7, episode 6.
All right. That's all we got.
See you.